also see the exact opposite. You see players anymore with closed club faces like Jon Rahm, Jordan Spieth, Dustin Johnson. So when they get to the top of their backswing, right, their club face is a little closed, which is okay. If you play with a closed club face, you're just going to need more body rotation to make sure that everything clears a little bit more. Hi, welcome back to Danford Golf. Today we're going to talk about your backswing and some key positions that your arm should be in for you to be the most successful golfer you can be, help you be more consistent, more powerful, and just play better golf. We appreciate all those who are already subscribers. Thanks for supporting our channel. If you're new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell next to it. You'll see all our future videos coming up. And if you enjoy our content today, give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate that as well. When it comes to your backswing, the first thing that we're going to talk about, or not exactly your backswing, but the top of your backswing, is the club face, because the club face is king when it comes to the golf swing. If you know where the club face could be or should be, you will automatically play better golf. So the first thing, we need to understand what the club face looks like and what it shouldn't look like. When you get to the top of your backswing, we like to see the club face, all right, match or be parallel to your left arm. All right, that is a square club face. That is exactly what we want to see. All right, if you get to the top of your backswing and the club face looks like it is rolled towards the ground or the toe is facing the ground, that's open. All right, if you struggle with hitting shots to the right, there's a good possibility that your club face is open. A lot of us initiate our swing by kind of rolling the face open, and then when we get to the top, it's wide open and we're in trouble. We're going to hit a lot of stuff right. Now you also see the exact opposite. You see players anymore with closed club faces like Jon Rahm, Jordan Spieth, Dustin Johnson. So when they get to the top of their backswing, right, their club face is a little closed, which is okay. If you play with a closed club face, you're just going to need more body rotation to make sure that everything clears a little bit, face is square, right? If you have slower body rotation and you play with a closed club face, you're going to hit a lot of stuff left, right? So square club face, parallel with the left forearm on top, that is a great place to be. So that is our first kind of parallel position that we like to see in the swing. You're going to see lots of similarities when it comes to parallels in the golf swing. The next position that we look for is the starting shaft angle that you start off with. When you get to the top of your backswing, your left forearm should match it. So if you put a line right here and then you put a line at the top of your backswing, your left forearm should match it, okay? We don't want to see it low, we don't want to see it high. And this might feel completely different to some of us. It might feel like the hands are really high than normal. Some might feel like it's really low than normal, right? But we like to see, again, that parallel position with the left forearm and the club at the top of your backswing. So a little bit more information about that left forearm being parallel with your starting plane, all right? If you carry your hands really low, that means your left forearm at the top of your swing it should feel really low. All right, if you start with your hands really high, it's going to feel like it's really high. All right, so something that you can look for to make sure you're kind of in the right position is when you set up to it, I want the end of that club to feel like it extends into your belly button. All right, that's an easy tip. And then you just take that club to that good spot on the top, get it parallel with your starting shaft plane, right? And automatically you're going to start to be able to hit the ball a little bit better. All right, the next position is where the club head should be at the top of your backswing. Okay, so when you get to the top, we want to see the club head hide behind the hand. So if somebody's looking at you from down the line right there, the club head should almost hide behind the hands. All right, if it's a little short or something like that, you're going to see it won't actually be that way. All right, but that's where we're going to see it. You're going to see almost every tour player, that club is going to be super close to always hiding behind the hands. All right, you will see some changes. All right, you'll see a Matt Wolf who's out here. All right, but he's super talented because then he shallows it out super hard. All right, most of us probably that's not a great way for us to get the club to the top. And then every once in a while you're going to see a person who the club is a little bit more laid off. Now, if you make a mistake, I think I'd rather see it more laid off because then at least it's easier for you to shallow it. Right? If it's too laid off, the issue is we tend to throw the club down to try to get it back on plane. Okay? If you can just get the club to the top, get it to hide behind the hands or be super close to it, It's much easier for you to drop it into the slot, right into the zone, whatever you want to call it, so you can shallow it out, hit that ball better. So just a quick recap. Club face is first, parallel with the left forearm. All right. When we get to the top, left arm should match our original shaft plane. All right. Third, club head should hide behind the hands. And 4, right forearm should match your body's tilt. Okay. Here's some really simple drill that I learned growing up to help me find the top of my backswing, and it might really help you also. Is you're going to take your setup, you're going to put the club on your right shoulder, you're going to turn your chest, all right, and when you just turn your chest or your torso, your hip will actually move correctly too. So if you're somebody who struggles with sliding, this is a great drill to also help that. So you're going to turn, you're going to extend your left forearm and get your right forearm up in the sky. Okay? If you do it from down the line, it'll look basically the same if your backswing is where it should be. Turn, extend, matches that. You can see the club's on plane, the club is square, my left forearm is in the right position, and we're good to go. So it's just very simple here, turn, extend, swing. You can hit balls that way if you want to. It's a simple drill that you can put into action. If you do choose to hit balls that way, you probably want to tee it up. Thanks for watching today. I hope these positions and these parallels that we went over help you play better golf.